Hello everyone, I'm Anthony, the Eclectic Chef. Welcome back to my wine lab. Okay, today we're going to sample some Kopke 30-year-old Tawny port. Now, a couple of things. One, looking on Wine Searcher, this bottle runs roughly $150. So it's a special occasion drinker, and we'll just leave it at that. Now, bias. Kopke, although they're a German house, is my favourite port house in the world. Very, very impressed by them. So let's let that bias out. Now, before we even sample the nose, the taste of this port, which is incredibly tawny, I have to tell you, as I sit here looking at it in the glass. You can probably see that for yourselves. Having gone through a tasting at Kopke's house in Porto, 10, 20, 30, 50 year, I will tell you that the increase to 20-year change in quality is notable. From 20 to 30, not so much. But let's give this a taste on its own and just see how this works out. Just giving this a little swirl in the aerated tasting glass we're going to use. I hope you can see how tawny this is. Not at all red, not really that dark either against the light background. Augurs well. So we've just swirled this around the glass. Let's give it another swirl and try the nose. Okay, very interesting nose. It's not powerful, it's not astringent, unlike the 20-year Quinta de Carvelis we tried actually yesterday, frankly. These may be more than a few days apart on the screen though. Interesting nose, interesting. And I'm not one for the very flowery descriptions that you will hear or read about wines, but very dried fruit nose, thinking dates, fruits like that, dark coloured dried fruits. But there's a hint, and I mean a hint, of leather and tobacco back there, which you can sometimes find magnified in 50-year Tawnies, but starting to creep into this 30-year. Okay, let's give it a taste. Interesting. Yes, I'm biased. Yes, this is $150 a bottle. And yes, it's very, very good. Although the nose is not, this has a rather pleasant hint of astringency on the mouth, particularly on the tongue. Perish the thought that I should say this for 30-year-old Tawny, but it's almost an all-day drinker to me. As to the taste, I already spoke to the dark, dried fruits. That's what I'm tasting, and it tastes that lasts. I've been jabbering about this for well over a minute now, and I can still taste it. This is a port that, if I could, I would almost advocate that one should chew, not drink. It has such a richness and depth of flavour that I have to pull myself back and not go completely over the top here. Let's try a second sip. Why not? Very interesting. Not as astringent the second mouthful. Almost as if my mouth is used to it, but very deep, dark fruit, lasting flavour. But it's not overpowering. Just a very, very good port. With that, folks, this isn't going to be the longest review. It's one port. We can only have so many sips. Wish I could share it with you. If you've enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate it if you would like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. And in the meantime, let's all have a great day in our wine labs.